Yeah, right here. Shout out to Gilly and Wallo. But if y'all don't see something wrong with this picture, y'all don't see nothing wrong with this picture? I mean, I know a large part of our culture is based on prison and being behind them walls. And a lot of brothers behind them walls that's more free than people that ain't, you know, entrapped in that system. You know, when I was a juvenile, I met a lot of young brothers, you know, behind these walls that was way more free in mind than folks outside thinking they free. Is it an illusion? Is it a disillusion? Either way, we gotta stop pushing this narrative right here. All these young brothers be looking up to y'all, man. Here go another scenario. You know, once you got so big, you went. First of all, shout out to Deenthegreat and Adrian Broner. But this right here, it's gotta stop. You know what I mean? This is what's being pushed on people's algorithm right here. You want to be labeled as a crash out? You want to be labeled as going to jail? Nah, being too zesty after being in jail for one day. I don't know what kind of narrative they pushing, but this here has to stop. You know, like, I don't care about the streaming. I be watching and I be fucking with Adrian Broner and Deenthegreat. Them two make me laugh all day. But then I sit back and start thinking, why they having matching jail uniforms on? The young guy, Deenthegreat, just got out of jail like 2 days before this stream. And why are they pumping the narrative of drinking, partying, hoeing, going to jail? It's cool. And why are they pushing this narrative of all the above I just said? It's how do you get to that bag? Now these young kids out here, it's going to be out here looking sad. Trying to look like Deenthegreat and Adrian Broner. Matching outfits, crashing out, drinking all day, partying all day. It's not the way to get money. You think them girls behind Deenthegreat right here in this video would be behind him if he didn't have no money and a camera in front of him and a large following on KiD?
You gotta learn my steps. I gotta learn your steps.
Okay. It's definitely not
Chat,
that.
should we bowl together or should we unrelease so that we can bowl? And then
a large part of our culture right now.
But that'll ruin the whole point, right?
They're pushing.
Bah!
This is what they're feeding the young kids watching YouTube.
What y'all think?
Know they don't like.
Look, we gotta learn my steps.
One to keep it, two to let go.
Social media,
No,
how about that?
Look, my steps is this. Look.
So shout out to Deenthegreat, Adrian Broner. Look at these guys right here. Handcuffed together. This is not it. Why look at my algorithm? Look below.
Look at my steps.
Okay. Let me show you my shit.
Live kick Deenthegreat, AB, Adrian Broner.
Don't move your foot though.
Scroll down just a tad bit.
Ready?
You see stories from the cell. $1 million worth of game. That's not $1 million worth of game. This is just pushing, maintaining the program, trying to embed it in their heads.